forget to hit that like button.
I know.
I'm so sorry I'm late. Traffic was crazy.
Not even a snowstorm can keep this furball from getting into this position. Oh yeah.
Who did this?
He's not guilty. He's just expressing himself.
Who did this?
Getting your nails done is a real challenge.
Hey!
Snow is like a natural safety mat for their climbing obsession, isn't it?
That's the face of a dog who just heard classified information.
Nope.
When you have a doggo with ichnophobia, he must have a good sleep without knowing he's a spotlight now.
Oh, baby. Oh, no.
This is definitely a helpful way to make their day.
No, Matt. No. Damn it.
I have to get rid of it.
咪咪，躺下。
Jesus Christ.
Maybe snow is the only exception for these warmth-loving dudes.
A courage that we don't think we need from him.
Honestly, the funniest part is that his name's Jon Snow.
Nope.
I was quite surprised.
long-distance relationships when they can meet each other up.
What do you know about speed?
Will you give me the mustard? Boy, good. Now, and maybe some ketchup.
Allez, Arthur. Dégage-toi.
Really? Really?
Yeah, she's really living her best life.
First,
倒了，倒了，摔倒了，怂狗啊，怂狗。
Dad made the
Hey, get down the fiddle, get down the boat.
When you realize you can't choose your relatives. Four days away? Yeah, he's not forgiving that easily.
Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, MIT in the Warm Yellow Light of the Evening. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Evenings in our house always begin the same way. The sun slips quietly behind the rooftops. The street noises soften, and the living room fills with a gentle yellow glow from a single lamp in the corner. It's not a fancy lamp, just an old one with a slightly faded shade, but every night, it turns the room into something warmer, calmer, and kinder. That is when MIT wakes up. MIT is my dog, small to medium in size, with soft fur that never seems to stay perfectly neat. During the day, he naps through most things, my typing, the phone ringing, even the delivery man knocking too loudly. But when the evening light turns on, MIT always opens one eye first. Then the other, stretches his front legs slowly, and finally stands up as if he has an appointment he must not miss. He walks over to the yellow-lit corner and sits down. Not lies down, sits. Straight-backed, calm, and serious, like he is guarding the light itself. Sometimes I wonder what MIT sees in that lamp. Maybe it reminds him of warmth. Maybe it feels like safety. Or maybe it's just the time of day when the world finally becomes quiet enough for him to breathe deeply. I often sit on the couch nearby, scrolling on my phone or thinking about unfinished tasks. And every time, I catch myself pausing to look at him. MIT doesn't ask for attention then. He doesn't bark or paw at me. He just exists there, under the soft yellow light, breathing slowly, eyes half closed. In those moments, MIT feels less like a pet and more like a gentle reminder that the day is over and it's okay to slow down. As the evening goes on, the house begins its quiet rituals. I make tea. MIT follows me into the kitchen, nails clicking softly on the floor. He sits a little too close, hoping, always hoping, for something to fall. Nothing ever does, but he waits anyway. When we return to the living room, MIT walks straight back to the yellow light. It has become his place. If I accidentally sit there first, he will stand nearby and stare, not rudely, not aggressively, just patiently, until I move. And of course, I always do. Sometimes I talk to him then. Not real conversations, but small thoughts spoken out loud. Long day, huh, MIT? You waited all day for this moment, didn't you? MIT never answers, but his ears twitch. His tail taps the floor once or twice. That's enough. On certain evenings, rain taps against the windows. The yellow light feels even warmer then, wrapping the room like a blanket. MIT hates loud thunder, but under the lamp, he seems braver. He leans closer to my legs, and I rest my hand on his head without thinking. His fur is warm, real, steady. There is something deeply comforting about that quiet contact. No expectations, no judgments, just two beings sharing the same space under the same light. I realize then that MIT doesn't care if I had a productive day or not. He doesn't care about deadlines or mistakes. To him, my presence is enough. And somehow, that makes me feel like I am enough too. As night deepens, the yellow light grows softer, almost sleepy. MIT eventually lies down, curling his body into a small circle. His breathing becomes slow and even. Sometimes he snores lightly, a sound so gentle it makes me smile every time. I often stay awake longer, watching him. In a world that constantly pushes us to move faster, achieve more, and think harder, MIT has mastered something I still struggle with, being fully present. That yellow light doesn't change MIT. It doesn't entertain him or demand anything from him. It simply exists, and that is enough. Under it, MIT feels safe. And because he feels safe, I feel safe too. Before turning off the lamp for the night, I always pause. MIT stirs slightly, sensing the shift. I whisper, "Good night," even though he's already half asleep. And for a brief second, I think about how many evenings we've shared like this, and how many more I hope we will. MIT doesn't know what tomorrow holds. He doesn't worry about the past. He lives in the warm, quiet now, right there, under the yellow light. And maybe, just maybe, that's what he's been teaching me all along. MIT and the warm yellow light of the evening remind us of something deeply important in modern life. Connection does not have to be loud or complicated to be meaningful. In a world full of screens, noise, and constant pressure, animals like MIT show us the value of simple presence. He doesn't demand my time. He shares it. And through that sharing, our bond grows naturally. From MIT, we can learn to slow down and create small rituals that bring calm into our daily routines. Turning on a light, sitting quietly, noticing another living being's breath. These are not wasted moments. They are grounding moments. They help us reconnect with ourselves and with those who depend on us. Our relationships with animals are not one-sided. While we provide food, shelter, and care, they give us emotional balance, unconditional acceptance, and lessons in mindfulness. By observing them, we can learn patience, empathy, and gratitude. In everyday life, try to create your own yellow light moments, spaces of warmth and safety for both you and the animals around you. Listen more. Rush less. Be present. Because sometimes, the most meaningful part of life happens quietly, right beside us, waiting to be noticed.